Yo, what's going on, guys? SwiftGaia here, and welcome back to another video. And this video, we're going to be talking a little bit about Cheatbreaker. If you didn't know, Cheatbreaker is a client-side anti-cheat produced by the MineHQ team, including like J-Halt and many other developers that he has. It's a completely separate launcher than the regular Minecraft, which causes you to be unable to like inject clients such as vape or use other things, and it gathers a lot of information, not personal information, but just information about your clicks and other stuff like that, I would assume in general, to determine if you are cheating. Yeah, today I'm just going to be going over a little bit. I think I am the first Hypixel player, if not a Hypixel YouTuber, to receive Cheatbreaker. I haven't seen anybody else with it or like heard anything about it. I may be wrong, but I think that is correct. So I figured since many of the YouTubers doing tutorials on Cheatbreaker are from the Pop PvP community, many Hypixel players are not. Maybe not even be aware that Cheatbreaker is a thing. So I thought I may as well do a tutorial for you guys, and leave a like and subscribe if you do enjoy. So when you first launch Cheatbreaker, which has not yet been released yet, and there's no specific date as to when it will be released, but the team has said that it will be soon. I don't know how many weeks that may be. I can't confirm anything individually. I'm not like connected to any of that. But when you do get Cheatbreaker, you want to launch it up. It's similar to the regular launcher. You log into your account if not already logged in. You click play 1.7.10, and then you want to press right shift. Now right shift will bring up the Cheatbreaker GUI, which is very well set up, I must say, and it's very easy to interact with. This button will bring up your different profiles, and it will automatically go to your default profile. So you want to create a new profile by add new profile, and then add the profile name. Let's say like practice, and then now you're on the practice profile. And when you create the profile from a different one, it'll copy that. So like this HCF one has all of these stuff, and because I added a new profile from that one, it copied it onto the practice one. But when I copy from a default one, you can see none of the stuff is there. When you click from the profiles page to the mods folder, you might have to do a little bit of navigating back and stuff, but it should bring you to this, and this will have all of your all the mods that are currently available on Cheatbreaker. Now you've got your chords, your minimap or waypoints, toggle sneak, potion effects, armor, keystroke, scoreboard, CPS mod, etc., etc. And more probably will be added in the future. If you want to suggest them, you can always tweet at them at Cheatbreaker, and I'd recommend following them on Twitter too at Cheatbreaker to keep updated to when this will be released. You want to add to the HUD or enable any of the mods that are listed. And once you do that, it will activate them, and you can, as you can see, you could place it anywhere you want. And yeah, once you have that done, all of the mods you want active, you can either, if you want to remove it again, you can always click the X, or you can click the settings button, either right here at the specific mod, or you can go to the settings and it'll bring up for each one. Now, there are Cheatbreaker settings individual aside from all of these different settings, and you want to turn the FPS boost on, which was just basically doesn't affect you in any way except that it will increase your FPS, which everyone is obviously buzzing about, and I can tell you from personal experience it has increased my FPS by about 300, I want to say, so it is really helpful, and it's very cool that they added that. Slow chunk loading, a higher percentage will load chunks slower, and a low percentage will load them faster, but this will affect your FPS greatly, so if you don't have a great computer, you want to turn this up more. Full bright is just so there's a torch basically on every block, but you don't actually see the torch, it's just lit up. The enchantment glint, you know what that is, it like glows. The enabled team view and all the team view settings are for like the ultra UHC things, so it's if you're playing HCF or something like that, it won't affect, but enabled team view should put an arrow above their head, and distance should show the distance that your teammates are from you. I haven't tested this out on Ultra, but it should work like that. World time, you can either set it to the server world time where it'll like any normal Minecraft server, or you can switch it to daytime or nighttime. It's like the time changer mod, but it's just a slider. Look view, third person or reverse first. This is basically when you press Alt, your left Alt, hold it down, you can spin in circles. If you have PUBG or PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, you would probably be aware of this. It's so you can look in all different directions from all different angles. Instead of just these perspectives, you can look all around you. If you go back into your settings, potion info and inventory is like if you have potion effects on the side, if you open your inventory, would those potion effects still show up? Chat background is this gray area back there. If you turn it off, you can see it's currently on, but if you disable the chat background, you can see it goes invisible. HUD and debug view, you don't need to worry about that. That should be something to do with like F3, but for any normal player, it's not going to affect you. Shiny pots, it shows a glint around your around all of your potions if you haven't seen it before. But currently, it is broken. You can't you can move, but your screen freezes. So don't turn that on for now. But they should fix that in the near future. Custom crosshair. This is basically, it changes to a CSGO crosshair, so you can see this is like the crosshair from the texture pack. But if you turn on the custom crosshair, it changes to, it's the same, it's just 4 lines, it's the CSGO crosshair, and you can customize it any way you want. Basically, you can change the color of it, so if I want to change it to like blue, I can do that, and if I want to change it to, I want to make it thicker, I can turn that up and down, size, up and down, gap, up and down. The gap is the space in between each of the lines, the size is how big it is, and the thickness is how thick the lines are. And then you've got the default color, which if you wanted to change the color of all of these text things at once, you can do that. That's it, basically it for Cheatbreaker settings. And then if you wanted to go to each of the individuals, you can look through here. If you don't have the mod active, you don't need to touch the settings, but it's pretty basic. The scale, all of the mods have a scale, so you can change it either larger or smaller based on your personal preference. Show while typing, if you're typing in chat, will the mod disappear or not? And for each of the mods, you can go into each one individually and change the colors of each. There's obviously some other settings. It's going to take too long to go into each and every single one, but it should be relatively self-explanatory. You can always toggle it on and off and test to see what it does. I think it should basically tell you what it is, like direction, turns the direction on or off. And yeah, you can customize all the colors and all that. So this is just what I have currently set up. I haven't messed around too much with the settings, but I spent like maybe 10 minutes just playing around with stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to do a little 1v1 highlights with Cheatbreaker just to show off some of the mods and all that, and let me know what you guys think. Cheatbreaker will be released hopefully soon, and so you can follow Cheatbreaker's Twitter, which will be in the description, and for any updates on the mod. They are not currently whitelisting any more players, so there's no point in asking me to get you whitelisted because it won't work, and I don't have the connections to do that anyways. So yeah, enjoy this 1v1.